It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheep Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good evening, everybody. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin, and we have Paris Tiger basketball at home tonight, hosting the visiting Olney Tigers. Despite East Richland on the schedule, Lenny, always Olney.
It's Olney as far as I'm concerned. They've been Olney ever since the old Apollo Conference days, and as far as I'm concerned, they're still going to always be Olney. I mean, that's where they're from. Yeah, they might have co-opted, and it might say East Richland, but it's still Olney.
I think, technically we're Paris Cooperative High School, I believe, but it'll always just be PHS.
Yeah,
so.
I hear you there. They always got to mess with stuff.
They do. All right, the boys making their way out of the locker room now. They've already been out warming up for a while. Hopefully you got to see some of that here on the live stream.
Olney will be in the black jerseys tonight. Paris will be in the white, so shouldn't be too hard to keep track of who's who.
They got some big boys down there on the Olney side tonight.
Boy, they do. Now, I'm telling you, 6'6", 6'8", 6'7", 6'6". That definitely could be a problem for us.
And other than Carter Easton, we only have one that starts with a 6, really.
Yeah, definitely. Carter 6'3", and I think Krippus is 6 foot even, but he plays taller than that. Jacob Staley's 6 foot, but by all standards, we're a short team.
We are. And coming up off a rough loss there at Tri-County the other night. Been kind of a Jekyll and Hyde team this year, Lenny. They've played a good quarter here, a bad quarter there. We're still sitting at 500. We're in a good spot, but we got to start stringing them together.
We do, and we started out over at Tri-County. We had a 14-9 lead at the end of one. Things were clicking. I mean, Rigdon was scoring. Carter Easton, they was pounding the ball down into Carter. He was pretty well having his way with things, and then it's just like we flipped the switch. Something happened. Everybody decided, hey, I need to be in the scoring column too, and everybody started shooting threes, and we went 4 for 29 from three-point land. And
don't even do the math on it. That's bad.
You're not going to win any games shooting like that. So Carter did end up scoring 19 points in the contest, but we didn't get back to him till that fourth quarter when we started pounding the ball back down inside again. But by then, it was a little bit too late. So
he sat down for a big chunk of the third quarter.
Yeah, he had 4 personals, and then when he came back, he couldn't play with that same aggression that he was playing with in the first half. So it made a difference.
I'm not one to ever blame officials, but if you wanted to hear people grumble about officials on both sides, that was the night. There was a lot of mumbling and grumbling as everybody left the arena that night. And we've talked about that in the past. You have to adjust to your officials. Everybody's going to call games a little different, and you just have to be willing to adapt to that.
Well, that's true, but I've never seen the officials so undecided, though. I mean,
they'd change their minds several times.
They'd make a call, and then they'd get together and huddle up, and then they'd change the call. And well, that's pretty cool. Giving Mark DiMarzio a plaque for all the games that he's officiated and everything that he's done.
Was it 78? A graduate of Paris High School?
Yeah, he was a couple years behind me, I know for sure. So
46 years of officiating.
I think he went to school with Tater, to be honest. So
We'll take a quick break here for the national anthem. Be right back with your starting lineups.
Welcome our guests from Olney to the home of the two-time state champions. Before tonight's contest, we ask that you please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Paris High School Pep Band under the direction of Dr. Kevin Pruitt.
Wonderful job with the anthem as always there by the Paris Pep Band. And now the starting lineups. Starting tonight for the visiting Olney Tigers, number 20, Owen Coker. He's a junior. 6-foot junior, number 22, Reed Klingler. And a senior, number 24, 6'1", R.J. Keller. Number 40, a 6'7" sophomore, Reed Brown. And number 50, a 6'8" junior, Casey Thalman.
I remember going down there last year, and he was big, but he didn't really do anything. So we'll see how it goes tonight, though, having another year experience under his belt. Now they turned the lights all out, so I got my flashlight on my phone so I could see our lineups. Starting for us tonight will be number 2. He's a 6-foot junior, Carter Krippes. Also starting will be in number 3. He's a 5'10" senior, Jackson Rigdon. Number 12, 6-foot senior, Jacob Staley. Number 15, 6-foot junior, Carrick Vitale. And number 30, anchoring down the middle, 6'3" junior, Carter Eastham. The Tigers come in tonight with a record of 5-5, 1-1 in the conference. And Coach Chase Brinkley's meeting with the boys out in the center and makes his way back to the bench. So we're ready for basketball.
Olney doing a lap around the court here.
Yep, getting all the officials. I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
Nope, that's a new one.
That's kind of cool.
Get on the officials' good side early, boys. That kind of thing.
Looks like Reed Brown, 6'7", sophomore, will be doing the jumping. And
Olney will get control of the ball to start things off. Immediately to the big guy on Carter. Hey, blocks his shot right off the bat. Out to Klingler, now in the paint. Another shot out of the way. Off the glass with the rebound. 2 points for Thalman. 7.5 to go. Paris up, or trailing here, 2-0 with their first possession of the night. Vitale out front with it. Takes his dribble up, now Eastham. He'll dribble top of the key and travel.
Yep, he did. I wasn't sure they was going to call it at first, but
It was a delayed whistle.
Mark caught it over here.
And I don't think that was his call. I think he was waiting.
I think you're right.
When the other guy didn't blow his whistle, he went ahead and did, but we saw it from way up here.
I thought he was going to get away with it for a little bit because, like you said, it was a delayed whistle.
Carter shuts down the baseline. Kick out. They'll drive in the paint and then whip it around the perimeter. 3-point shot is up and no good. Loose ball pulled down by Vitale. Jackson this time at the point for the Tigers. 6:45 to go here in the first. Takes it to the left side. All the way to the baseline. Way outside. Staley for three. It's good. Oh, it's a two. Toe was on the line. Long two-pointer for Jacob Staley. Game is tied. 2 apiece now. Olney on the move. Three-pointer. Top the key by Coker. Won't go off the back of the rim. Staley with the rebound. Tigers in possession. 6:20 on the clock. All tied up at 2. Rigdon pulls up the free throw line off the glass. Banks it in.
Yeah, the banks are still open on Friday night. Somewhere, maybe.
I don't know, out in the Pacific somewhere.
Yeah, probably out on the West Coast.
They're open in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice move there, but the big guy, Thoman, another 2 points. It's 4-4.
He's really bulked up from last year. Last year, he was just a tall string bean, but, man, he's put on some weight, been in the gym.
Tied up, almost lost the ball, another traveler.
Another travel.
Still knotted up, 4-4. Here comes Keller. Immediately down to the big guy, and they're going to give him the shot and the foul. Thoman to the line. Olney up 6-4, and he'll be shooting 1. It's Carter's first. We want to keep him out of trouble.
Definitely, because
free throw is no good. Olney pulls it down. Darren Thoman to shoot it out there. Instead, gives it up. 3-point shot is good for number 40. Reed Brown makes it a 9-4 game. Now we're going to try to go down. Easton goes underneath him. Shot blocked from behind.
Blocked.
He got around him, had a step. All right, there's a turnover.
Yeah, he lost control of the ball going in. He's wanting to put a scoop layup up, and he kind of lost control of it. It's partially blocked. And
last touch by Olney. So Tigers will get it back, trailing 9-4, 4:55 to go. We do have a 30-second timeout called by Paris. Well, that last time down, Eastham had a good move getting around Thoman.
But Thoman had enough size and enough arm reach that he was still able to block it from behind. And maybe once Carter gets around, we need to look to the weak side to see if somebody else isn't breaking to the basket and open for an easy layup that's not contested. And that could be what Coach Brinkley called the timeout for.
Just under 5 minutes to play here in the first. Jackson takes a screen down the corner. Staley. Now Vitale tries to drive in, kicks it back out. Jackson off the run. Shot wouldn't fall. Thoman with the rebound. Yeah, it's a double dribble.
Double dribble violation, Paris ball.
Almost like he grabbed it to pass it and changed his mind.
Yeah. The Tigers need to score this possession. We don't want them to get too far ahead of us.
No, I don't like playing catch up.
No, that's not good. And we don't really have the offensive power to.
Rigdon for three from the corner.
Team.
Didn't go. Oh, it's going to be a foul on Vitale.
Foul on Paris is number 15, Carrick.
That'll be Carrick's first. It'll be the team's second. They have yet to commit a foul that they've got called for anyway.
That's true. Halfway point here in the first quarter. Low scoring first quarter, 9-4 the score. There's 2 more points. Number 4, Rex Hollum has checked into the game, and he picks up his first bucket of the night. Jackson off the dribble, can't get it to go. Easton can't chase it down. And he's pushed from behind. One on the big guy.
Well, that'll be his first, so team's first.
Krippus to inbound. Easton gives it back to Rigdon. Now Staley. Rigdon drives into the paint, kicks it out to Vitale. He'll go to the baseline. Off the glass for two. Oh, I thought he had it.
Didn't go. Doggone it.
That's one of those Coach talks about all the time, those little layups.
Did we just miss?
.318 to go in the first. Tigers down 7, 11-4. Olney looking down low to Brown. Tosses it back out. Holland. To Brown, now Keller. Pull up for Holland at the free throw line. He knocks it down. Off the bench with 4 points here in the first quarter. Rigdon going through traffic, gives it off to Staley, who almost loses it. Ooh, guys, we got to be careful picking our dribbles out there. Can't convert again. Olney with the rebound. They immediately go down at Thoman. Double teamed. And he'll kick it back outside. And a travel. Yep. 22. Klingler. So often, that's when the travel happens. He wanted to pass. I'll shoot instead. Too many moves going on at one time in his head.
You know, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so.
So it's a good thing nobody's following you around with a whistle, huh?
Right.
13-4. Tigers miss another shot.
Yeah, Carter went up, tried to draw the foul, but no call anyway.
Good save under the basket there by Brown. Thoman, top of the key, left side. Now Hallman back up top. And he misses one finally. I think Hallman had been perfect before that one.
I think so.
Rigdon with the ball. 1:15 on the clock. Vitale goes into the paint. Layup. Gets that one to go.
Finally got one.
Guys all tangled up after that shot. 13-6. Tigers still down 7. Just a minute to go here in the first quarter. Another 2 points there for Thoman. 15-6.
He's got 8 of their 15, so.
Going in hard. Easton can't get it to the basket, and 3-second violation on him. Brown's going to check out for Olney as number 45. Carson Fox checks in.
Looks like number 20's checking in as well. That's Coker. He was a starter. Coker, I guess.
Yep.
There's no L in there. I don't know where I got the L from.
Maybe you borrowed it from Klingler, who's just underneath him there.
Well, maybe.
27 seconds. 3-point shot is up and no good. Vitale with the rebound. Down to 18. I like that, 18 seconds. You can kind of hold for the last shot without like having to protect the ball for 40 seconds. Yeah. Down to Easton. Wrap around. Rigdon gets it to go. 15-8 the score at the end of one. Tigers trailing. We'll be back in just a little bit with second quarter action right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Oh, they're recognizing the Mayo 8th grade ladies state championship team.
Well, it'll just be more fuel to add to the fire for Coach Dave Tingley and Missy and the Lady Tigers when they advance on up to be freshmen next year. So they'll have some state experience already under their belt.
Always a good thing to have.
And definitely.
What I'd like to have is a few more points here for our boys.
Boy, no kidding there. We're struggling tonight to get anything to fall.
A 7-point deficit, 15-8 the score here as we start the second quarter.
No, we throw it away.
Miscommunication there. Rigdon thought Vitale was going to go one way, and Vitale thought Rigdon was going to throw it another.
And once he picked up his dribble, he had to do something with it. So.
Coker with the ball, near side now to Klingler. Or Keller, that is, 24. Hallman. Down low to Coker. Off the dribble now. The shot is up and won't go for Keller. Tigers with the rebound. Easton pulls it down, so we'll get the ball back here. Still down by 7. Vitale in the paint.
Oh, man.
Thought he might try it.
I would have liked to see him take it.
How about that move there from Staley?
Staley, I like that.
Olney quickly calls a 30-second timeout. They didn't like that defensive possession. Good move there by Jacob Staley. Cuts the lead down to 5, 15-10. Not too often you see a timeout coming out of a quarter after one basket.
Not usually.
But he didn't like something he saw out there. 7:01 to go here in the second quarter. Paris and Olney back-to-back in the standings in the LIC. Paris 5-5 overall, Olney 5-4. We're 1-1 in the conference, Olney 1-0. Thoman got almost triple team there. Easton daring him to shoot one from outside.
There's
Rigdon.
a steal.
And he's going to have to wait on some help. A little push off there. We got away with one. Garrett gets cut off, double teamed, and he's fouled.
I don't know if it's going to go against the big guy or if it's going to go against 40. 45, I guess, picked up the personal.
Carson Fox, his first one, and Thoman will take a seat anyway. Lob into Easton. Now's our chance to get one to Carter under the basket.
Who's 45?
Fox, Carson Fox. Staley gets his own rebound. Oh, that's Vitale, I'm sorry. And he's fouled.
Brown picks up the personal, his first. It'll be the team's second this quarter.
Vitale going down underneath Easton. He'll back into the basket. He'll go up strong. Shot wouldn't fall. We're so close.
Everything's contested, though. It's like you're shooting through trees.
Loose ball on the floor. Vitale chases it down. Gives it over to Rigdon. Lob underneath. Easton can't get it to go. Loose ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. And it'll be
Going to stay
Paris.
with Paris.
Well, couldn't have been a jump ball then because that's Olney's.
Yeah, I don't know.
They whistled it dead for something. Jackson off the dribble, puts a shot up. Short off the front of the rim. Olney with the rebound. Keller pulled it down and brought it the length of the court. Fox now looking for somebody. Big battle under the basket here between Vitale and Brown.
It's going to stay with Olney. Staley almost had to steal, but
5:15 to go in the first half. Tigers down by 5, 15-10.
there we go. Another turnover.
All right. Jackson didn't get the steal, but he kind of just got in between the things to throw the rhythm off, and off the Olney knee it went.
Klingler and Thoman check back into the Olney lineup.
Rigdon to the left side. Out there to Vitale. Underneath to Eastham. Rigdon open for three. Off the back of the rim. And jump ball called. Vitale and Brown are not going to miss each other after this game. I doubt they're going to be pen pals or anything like that.
Probably not.
There's a lot of shoving going on down there right now.
Well, I'd put Carrick up against anybody, though. That boy's spent a lot of time in the gym.
Foul on the floor.
Fouls on 12. Jacob Staley, his first. Team's first this quarter.
Big guy showing some moves that time. Right through the Tiger defense. He's got 10 points already. The lead back up to 7 for Olney.
We threw another one away. And they missed a layup.
Oh, we got to capitalize on that. Staley bringing it the other way. Down to Eastham and back out to Staley. Now Rigdon. Well, Tigers got to slow down, set the offense up. 4 minutes on the clock, halfway through the second quarter now. 17-10, Olney on top.
We've scored one basket this whole quarter.
See what Rigdon can do with the ball now. Looking for a screen here from Vitale. No, he's going to drop off. Carter over there calling for Jacob to get across the floor. Foul on Thoman.
Yeah, it's kind of ticky-tacky, but we'll take it. That's his second, team's third this quarter.
.328 on the clock. Rigdon to inbound. And throws it away. Not going to miss that one. Keller adds 2 more points, 19-10. Rigdon goes through the defense, another layup that won't fall. Thoman over the right side now to Coker. Picks his dribble up.
Turnover.
We'll take it. Under 3 minutes to go now, 2:52. Rigdon across the timeline. Staley cutting across the baseline. Rigdon goes the other way. Krippus with the ball. We haven't called his name a whole lot tonight. Been kind of quiet on the offensive side. A lot of banging. Rigdon trying to go around him, and
we throw it away.
Yep, he stepped right into that pass.
And they travel, so.
Tigers are going to call a timeout. It's a full one, so we'll take a quick one. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
It's a 9-point deficit for our boys here in the second quarter, 19-10, trailing Olney, 2:21 to go in the second quarter. Lenny, we were talking during the break there, our shooting percentage, nothing to write home about.
No, it's not good. 5 out of 14, so that's not good from 2-point range, and we haven't made a three-pointer. We're 0 for 3 from three-point land, and we haven't even been to the free throw line yet. So
they've only been once. We just came off a game where everybody had 4 fouls.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
We had two starters foul out, and the other team had just as many guys with 4 fouls. Tonight, they're letting them play. Rigdon gets it down to Eastham. Backs in on Thoman, in the paint, spins, off the glass, can't get it to fall. Hallman goes to the baseline. Hollum, there's no M in the middle of that one. I gotta get his name right. Thoman with the jumper, just rolls off the rim. Krippus with the defensive board. Carrot trying to go into the baseline. Nothing there, gives it to Krippus.
I'll say we just got nothing inside at all. I know we keep trying, but
and we throw another one away. Layup wouldn't go for Hollum. Rigdon trying to hurry back.
good thing they're shooting as bad as we are.
Yeah, it is. Krippus way outside with the ball. Get some help from Staley. Under 58 seconds to go. Jackson picks his dribble up. Now Vitale drives into the paint.
I thought he was fouled, but they didn't call it. They just said he slapped it out of bounds. So
Thoman will check out. Number 40, Reed Brown comes back in for him. .45 seconds to go. Trying to get down to Easton now. The big guy's out. There's his hook shot. Finally got it to fall.
Well, that's his first point of the ball game.
Tigers still down 7, 19-12. Down to 20 seconds. Down to 10. Hollum killing time out there with Krippus.
I say Krippus staying all over him, and there's a reach in. That'll be Krippus's first, though, and it'll be the team's second, so it'll just be out of bounds.
Hutchings going to check in for Paris.
Coming in for Krippus.
And
that was too easy.
Holland with the basket there at the half. They just had it. We were just chasing them on that play. 21-12 the score at the half. We'll take a break and hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome back to halftime. 21-12 the score. That's right. It's halftime, and the score is 21-12. Lenny, we're about a quarter behind average production here.
Yeah, we're not doing our shooting percentages is going to tell you that, though. But we'll run down Olney first, though. They are 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. They are 9 out of 17 from two-point land for 53%. And they are 1 out of 4 for 25% from three-point land. They've committed 8 turnovers in the first half. Fouls is not an issue. They only had 1 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter. The big guy's leading the way for them, though. Casey Thoman, he has 10 points. 6 for Rex Holman. That ain't right. Holm. I'll get it right eventually.
I'm wanting to put an M in there, too.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got 6. 3 points for Reed Brown and 2 points for R.J. Keller. For the Tigers, we haven't even been to the charity stripe. We're 6 out of 16 from two-point range for 38%, and we're 0 out of 3 from three-point land. We've committed 8 turnovers as well, and 2 fouls in the first quarter, 2 fouls in the second quarter, so fouls is not an issue tonight there either. Our leading scorer is Jackson Rigdon with 4 and Jacob Staley with 4. 2 points for Carrick Vitale and 2 points for Carter Eastham, and that's it. So we've got to get some offense from somebody somewhere this second half.
Olney only outscored us 6-4 in the second quarter.
Yeah, defense is on both teams is tough. I mean,
the 8th grade Lady Redbirds scored more than that in their game. Granted, they were playing other 8th grade girls, but still, that's not a score you see in boys basketball too often at the high school level.
Well, Carter Easton's the tallest guy we got on the floor at 6'3". And everybody they've got out there is at least 6 foot or better. So it's, like I said, every time we try to get the ball down in low, it's like we're working through trees.
Easton,
Number 20 picks up the personal.
Carter missed the jumper from outside. Staley got tripped up by Coker, his first foul.
And we throw it away on the inbounds pass.
Too many turnovers.
You just can't lob it up and over those big guys.
Oh, their big guy went right through us that time. 2 more points for Thoman.
Well, he's 6'8", and he probably goes, I don't know, what's the thing say? He's got to go at least 280.
Another turnover. He just pulled it away from us.
He is a big boy.
Yes, he is. Try it back to him again at the free throw line. Double team, kicks it out. Thought about the 3. Brown will take it. Short. Staley pulls down the rebound. 6:54 to go. And Tiger almost throw it away. Good save there. Easton up front with it. Off the screen, 3-point basket is good. I like that design there. Carter getting the ball and setting that screen. It was like a double screen because he had both guys blocked. Brown with the ball. Back to Keller. Thoman spins at the baseline, picks his dribble up, gives it to Brown, cutting through the paint, and he is fouled.
Should have been a travel first, though, because he never did put the ball on the floor. He caught it at the free throw line, and he never did bounce it. He just, nonetheless, it's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Staley, his second. First this quarter.
First one's no good. Tigers came in trailing by 9. They've cut it down to 8, and that'll put it back to 9. 24-15 to score. Rigdon across half court. 6:10 on the clock here in the third. Grippus, left-handed. Hands it over to Rigdon. Up top to Easton. To Vitale. Carter gives it to Rigdon. Didn't have the 3-point shot that time. Puts it on the floor. Off the dribble. Shot won't fall. 5:42 to go. They are pounding on each other. Carter blocked the first shot and got shoved out of the way, and he makes the second one. Somebody had a hold of Thoman's jersey, though, at one point. You could see it pull away from his body. It was tucked in. Bodies banging, another Paris turnover. Down 11 now, 26-15. Shot off the front of the rim, rebound by Grippus. 5-minute mark here in the third. Jackson gets tripped.
Fouls on 22. Klingler, his first.
Second on the team. Rigdon inbound under the basket, floats it up top to Vitale. Gives it back to Jackson. Got the screen. Makes the layup. Easton should get an assist on that.
He should.
He didn't pass it, but yeah, that screen was as good as an assist.
He set the screen up, walled the big guy off so Jackson could come all the way around the lane. And
They're giving him the baseline, though.
And one.
Lenny, they had him double teamed, and he was still able to spin and take the baseline against a double team.
Easton picks up his second. Team second this quarter.
Paris calls another 30-second timeout. We have 3 remaining. Nope, down to 2 now. We'll go ahead and keep it right here for the 30-second timeout. And this one being brought to you by Cornerstone Building Supplies in Paris. Down 11, 4:35 to go in the third quarter. Well, I just can't get over that last play down there.
I know. He's just.
Thoman, I'll give him credit, but when you're that far away from the basket against a double team, I don't think he's that quick that he should be able to spin past the double team and take the baseline reverse layup like that. I mean,
well, you wouldn't think, but he did it. He executed it.
What got executed was our defense. He just killed him.
Yeah, for sure there.
The free throw is no good. Fight for the ball and foul on Carrick maybe?
Probably. As number 40, Brown,
Yep.
goes up and over the back actually on the rebound, but they didn't call that, so. Got to be Carrick's second, team's third.
Inbound to Hallman. Hollum. I think he must be the high jumper Coach was talking about the other night. The boy can jump.
Yes, he can.
30-17. Tigers starting to fall behind here.
Yeah, this one's slipping away in a hurry.
Carter goes in the baseline, kicks it out to Vitale. Baseline down in the paint.
And we throw it away.
Oh. He thought they were going to keep cutting through the lane. We stopped. Thoman for 3. No good. Krippus with the rebound. 3:50 on the clock. Tigers down by 13. Come on, boys. Rigdon double team, dribbles back out. Tries again. Gives it to Staley. The screen for 3 is good. Coach Brinkley wants a full timeout this time, so we'll take a quick one. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Tigers down to just their last timeout now. Used quite a few here early on in the game. Trailing by 10. We're over 2.5 quarters in, Lenny. We've got 20 points.
It's not good.
It'll be Olney ball coming out of the timeout. Thought the Tigers were going to put some pressure on. They're just going to match up and come down the floor here. Brown, top of the key. Near side to Hollum. Down to Thoman. Easton all over him. Now a double team. Kicks it back outside again. 3:09 to go. Hollum pointing. Thoman spinning. There's a double team again. Brown near side. Up top to Keller. Hollum puts it on the floor. Tigers cut him off. Thoman goes in the paint. He's hard to stop.
He is hard to stop.
Down Down 12 now, 32-20. Rigdon's got his shot blocked out of bounds. That's the high jumper there. Whew.
Holm.
He got way up there to block that one. Inbound pass to Eastham. Rigdon couldn't get it to fall. Got about 2/3 of the ball in the rim. Here he comes, and the lay-in, all right. Tigers get it back down to 10, 32-22. Well, I'd like to see it single digits. And it's not going to do it, though. 24, is that Keller with the basket?
Yep, Keller.
Makes it a 12-point game again.
Another turnover.
Right through the Tigers' hands. Out of bounds. Minute and a half to play in the third. 34-22. Tigers down by 12. Holm to the right side. Makes a play for the baseline. Pulls up. Brown going underneath to Thoman. Another 2 points. He's got 20 points already.
He's got 10 this quarter, and he had 10 the first half. Oh, Jackson missed a layup. Doggone it, we need those. I know he was contested.
That's got to be a travel. .53 seconds to go. Tigers down by 14, 22-36. Staley over to Krippus. Near side to Jacob again. We got a foul away from the ball.
Number 40 is going to get called. That's going to be Brown. That'll be his second. Team's third.
He and Carrick have been grabbing each other all night.
Oh, they have. It's like a football game out here on the basketball court between those two.
They're doing it again. A lot of hand checking and pushing out there. That might have been a moving screen.
Holm just kicked it out of bounds.
28.5 seconds to go in the third. Staley breaks free. Again to Rigdon for three. That one's good. 11-point game now, 36-25.
Jackson's got 14, so he's trying to keep us in it.
Down to 5 seconds. Holm spinning. Keeps it himself. Shot won't go. And that's the end of the third quarter. Tigers down by 11, 36-25. We'll be back in a minute here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
(36-25). The score here at the end of three quarters. Tigers down by 11. Outscored by Olney 15-13 there in that frame.
Well, we scored more that quarter than we had the whole first half, so that's a plus, I guess.
Yep.
We got 8 minutes left, though, to make up the deficit.
They only outscored us by 2. They only outscored us by 2 in the second quarter. But you take that 7-point deficit from the first quarter, and they just keep adding to it a little bit at a time.
And it's going to be Olney ball to start the fourth and final quarter. So.
Staley.
There's Staley, he gets a reach-in foul. It's going to be his third. Team's first this quarter.
We'll try it again. Staley trying to keep his hands up this time, guarding Coker. Over to Thoman.
Staley just picked up his fourth personal.
Man, that's a hard one.
I didn't see what he did. It must have been away from the ball, but
coach is leaving him out there right now. You don't have much choice here in the fourth quarter. Inbound pass to Brown, guarded by Vitale. Jackson almost had to steal. Olney inbound again. Keller up at midcourt, guarded by Rigdon. 7.5 to go. We have an Olney timeout.
I guess so. I heard the whistle blow, and I thought, what did Rigdon do? But
yeah, so the Olney coach called a timeout, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This one brought to you by Seed Solutions. That's Chip and Bethany Keys. You can find them out at the Paris airport. 11-point deficit for the Tigers. Only 30 seconds into the quarter, 26 seconds into the quarter. And only this will be like their third possession. I'm not sure the ball's got inside the three-point line.
That might be what he called the timeout for. He wants to continue pounding that ball down in low, and he might want to try to pick up that fifth foul on Staley too. So see if they don't signal out something for whoever Staley's guarding to take him one-on-one.
Staley's been pretty much glued to Coker. Three-point shot for Brown from the corner is no good. Olney with the rebound. Right through the Tiger defense for 2 points that time is Keller. Easton with it now outside on Thoman. Goes in, lays it in, goes right by the big guy. Keeps it at 11 now, 38-27. Carter with his fourth point of the night. Inside, back out, looking for the big guy underneath. Now cross court, wide open for three. Won't go, Krippis with the rebound. Tigers with the ball, 6:42 to go. Jackson pulls up from the baseline, floats it up, can't get the roll. Last touch by Krippis. Olney will toss it into Keller. Rigdon will pick him up. 6:25 to go in the game. Down by 11. Misses the layup. Rigdon with the rebound in traffic. Kicks it back out to Vitale. Krippis. He's got to look at the basket. His shot's blocked. Loose ball scooped up by Olney. He didn't have a chance going up against.
Nope. Carter Easton picks up his third now, so team's third this quarter.
And they're going to score two off the inbound pass. Caught us on our heels that time. Keller gets his 8th. Rigdon cross-court pass to Staley. Picks his dribble up. Trapped. Rigdon floats it in for 2. Still at 11 points, though. We can't get past that hump.
No, we can't.
No answer for Thoman under the basket. He's got 22.
He's definitely a force.
Tigers throw it away. Backcourt violation. .507 to go in the game, 42-29. Ooh. Trying not to drag that back foot.
I wasn't sure that wasn't a travel, but I don't have the striped jerseys on, so.
Travel. Tigers will get it back. Olney's going to sub Holloman now for Brown. Nope, not Brown, 20.
Coker.
Yeah. I just saw the 0. 4.5 minutes to go. Rigdon to Staley, top of the key. Goes down and throws it away. How many passes tonight have we just thrown away?
Several. We've had 15 turnovers, so I'd say at least half of them have been that. Just thought the guy was going to break this way, and he went the other way. So
double team. Thoman has to kick it out. Keller from the baseline, back to Thoman. Pull up jumper is good. He's got a lot nicer touch on those jump shots than I was expecting.
yeah, I don't remember him being near like that last year.
Rigdon's 3 doesn't go. Olney with the rebound. Thoman will pop up a 3.
And he makes it.
Well, this one's gotten out of hand now, Lenny.
It is, yep.
Carter Easton for 2. Back to 16 points. Game isn't over, but it's not feeling good. Asking us to score more than half of our night's total in 3 minutes.
It's not likely to happen tonight, but
3-point shot is up and not there. Rebound by Rigdon. And
that had to
Jackson's
be a foul on 22. Klingler, that's his second. But it's only the team's first this quarter, so.
Thoman taps it away. Tigers chase it down. Jackson misses the shot. Rebound Olney the other way. Another loose ball. Tigers come up with it. 2.5 minutes. Oh. And we miss another shot. Been our theme for the night.
Now what do we got?
Foul somewhere.
Carter just picked up his 4th. I didn't see that, but.
No, I must have been looking somewhere else.
Yeah, it'll be the team's 4th this quarter, so. Next foul, they'll shoot free throws.
Lob it into Thoman. Not Thoman.
Holman.
Holman.
Hollum, yeah.
Ah, we struggled with that one tonight.
We have.
Easy lay-in for him. 49-31. Oh.
Oh, he got shoved? Okay.
All right, we'll take the foul.
I thought he traveled.
I was afraid of that.
Foul's on 24. Keller, that's his first. Team second this quarter.
Krippus to inbound to Rigdon. He'll miss the three. Keller with the rebound. Going the other way, 1:45 on the clock. Olney up by 18 here at the end of the fourth quarter. Thoman again spins in. He's hacked hard.
Yep. Eastham just fouled out.
He knew that was his fifth foul, but he was not going to let him make the basket. He fouled hard.
Hutchings checks in for Eastham. Now what size we did have, we've lost everything.
Free throw is good. Is that only the second free throw shot tonight?
They've shot 5.
Or 5? Okay. That'd be his second, maybe. Made them both.
He shot 3.
Okay.
He made 2 of the 3.
Minute and a half to go. Keller's doing everything he can. They knock it back out of bounds. Trying to keep Vitale away from the basket. Knocks it right back to Vitale out of bounds, so we're going the other way. Olney pulling the starters out. Everybody except Keller. And Klingler, I guess he's still in there too. 1:05 on the clock. Jumper no good. Brown's got the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball.
It should be our ball, I think.
That it is. Tigers down 20, under a minute to go. Krippus tries to force one in, can't get it done. Brown with the rebound. Olney ball, 42 seconds on the clock. And they'll pass around outside, down to 30 seconds. Brown up to Keller. Klingler. Amateur, number 12. Didn't have that name yet. He's got the ball now, guarded by Staley. Pulls up, gives it to Brown. 11 seconds. Now they're just going to hold it.
They're just going to hold the ball. That's it.
That's your final score. Olney 51, Paris 31. We'll be back in a few minutes with some post-game stats for you and a chat with Coach Brinkley right after this on the Paris Sports
Farming
Network.
is more than an occupation. It's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. The final score tonight, 51-31. The Tigers fall by 20. Lenny, it sure wasn't pretty tonight. We fell behind in the first quarter.
Yep.
Just a little bit every quarter after that. The wheels fell off in the fourth quarter. No help from our bench. I mean, it's those 5 guys all day long. And
Yep.
Towards the end of the game, I think they just kind of continue to run out of gas.
Exactly. And, well, like you said, though, I mean, our biggest guy is 6'3", going up against 6'8", and just they had all kinds of size on us. We just kept trying to get the ball down in low, but for whatever reason, we never went to the free throw line all night. I think that was another key. We never shot free throws, never got any of their guys in foul trouble, so that adds to the situation. So we'll run down some stats maybe before Coach Brinkley gets up here. For the Olney Tigers, they were 3 out of 5 from the charity stripe, 60%. 21 out of 34 for 62% from two-point range, and 2 out of 10 from three-point land for 20%. They committed 12 turnovers in the contest, and they were led by the big guy in the middle, Casey Thoman, with 29 points. 10 points for Rex Hullum, 8 points for R.J. Keller, R.J. Keller, and 4 points for Reed Brown. That's the only 4 guys that scored for them, but that's their 51, and that was enough. We only had 4 kids in the scoring column as well. Jackson Rigdon had 16, 7 for Jacob Staley, 6 for Carter Easton before he fouled out, and 2 for Carrick Vitale. Like I said, we never shot a free throw. We were 11 out of 28 from two-point land for 39%, and we were 3 out of 10 from three-point range for 30%. And we committed 15 turnovers. So,
all right. Well, we're joined now by Tiger head coach Chase Brinkley. Coach, thanks again for coming up. I know it's not enjoyable to talk about these things right after the game, but what do you say to your team after a loss like this?
Well, we talked about what we need to do individually to get better and as a team to get better, but we also, at the end, we told them this is a really good 3A school. You know, this is a really good 3A team. I mean, they played a Mount Zion team that got 3rd or 4th at state last year to a 6-point game with 2 minutes left, and I think they ended up winning by 10 or something like that, Mount Zion did. So, yes, there's things that we've got to do better, but with all the things that we talked about that we need to work on, we were still there. We had our chances to get back into the game if we got some stops.
Yeah.
I mean, we're double teaming their big man, and he's still getting layup after layup after layup. And that's what's so frustrating is they didn't kill us. And they've got some shooters. They got some guys, but our gym is not the easiest gym to shoot in. And that's what I told these guys. I said, well, let's see how good their shooters are. And we didn't make them do that. You know, Toman had, 27?
It's 29, I think.
29?
Yeah.
You know. So.
And like you said, he was spinning through double teams, and he showed he's got a nice touch from 12 feet to 20 feet. I mean, he was hitting all kinds of stuff. So. Yeah,
and so that's another thing I told our guys, like, how much are we really concentrating, how much extra work are we doing to become a really good shooting team? All around, everybody on the floor can shoot, because Olney has at least their top 6 guys can really shoot the ball. So that makes them dangerous. And we pick and choose what we do and who we sagged off of, and it didn't work. And that's what's frustrating is we were trying to double him, and he kept spinning base on, or he was just stronger and tougher, and that's what's frustrating. But he is a load. You know, he's a Big Ten football player for a reason. He's a big man. He's got some good feet. He's got great footwork, and I haven't seen him play that way for, all year. So credit to them, credit for their execution, and credit to them defensively. But, I mean, the main thing that I told our guys is they were never rushed, and we were rushed the entire time. We dribble just to dribble, and we don't dribble with a purpose. We don't make a move with a purpose. In practice, we do, because we're practicing against our JV guys. We're not practicing against 6'8", 6'7", 6'6", and then they've got, the Keller kid. And I shake his hands, and he's jacked. It's like, so their guys look a little different than ours. Yeah. One, we've got to get in the weight room. We've got to get stronger. But we also have to work on our skill to where we're not rushed. If we work really hard on our skill, and you can't just work in practice. If we work outside of it and we really want to, then we could, because we have the athletes and we have the capability, but we don't right now. Hopefully we will over this little break we've got here and get ready for the holiday tournament. We keep getting better. We keep pushing because, like I said, we had our opportunities against a really good 3A school with those deficiencies that we have. So we're still okay, and I hope they believe it.
So we had a lot of our turnovers tonight were guys just throwing the ball into empty space. Was that miscommunications? Is it getting rattled by the size, trying to do a little too much, or
rattled and like I said, not driving with a purpose, not driving to make a play, but driving because they're pressuring us, driving because we're freaked out, or maybe not even freaked out, but just they're pressuring us. We don't want to get a 5-second count. We've got to attack them. But then our secondary moves, our ball handling isn't overly great. So then as they take away that initial move, that initial action, we pick the ball up instead of bouncing it out, instead of bringing it out, swinging it, getting the defense shifted, getting them reversed, get it across the midline, and then attacking again. What we do is we pick the ball up, and then they trap us, and then we don't cut. We don't do a very good job of cutting, and that's what's frustrating is because we do it in practice, and we do a really good job of cutting in practice. But then we get out here, and it's like we put big guys out here. We put a different team out there, different jerseys. We get people in the stands, and we just, like, forget what we're doing. And that just comes with maturity and growing. And if you work on your skill, the game slows down. If you become really skilled, the game slows down, and you start making that play. But we just gotta keep doing that. We do post guard almost every day and work on our skill, and we're just gonna keep repping that, and then hopefully by the end of the year we'll be a tough out, and I think we can be.
All right. Well, Coach, good luck at the next one. We'll be there for you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you for coming up. That's Coach Brinkley coming up. As always after the game, we appreciate his time. Well, Lenny, like we were saying, another tough loss for the Tigers. Drops us back under 500.
Yep.
And playing a good team and one that feels like it could have been winnable. And we've had years where I haven't felt much like that. Even when we lose, it feels like this year, it feels like there were games that we were in or could have been in even more or could have won. And I think that puts us in a good place.
It definitely does. And like you said, we should have won, I thought, the Marshall game. I thought we should have won Tuesday night at Oakland against Tri-County. We'll get them again here in, 3 or 4 days, 5 days?
Real soon.
Whenever we play the holiday tournament. I think it's next Saturday, I think. So not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. So anyway.
I think that'll wrap it up for us tonight.
It will. I want to wish everybody out there listening Merry Christmas and be safe. And we'll pick it back up after Christmas.
All right. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. I want to thank Nathan Bell for helping us out with the computer work, and I guess Dan as well. He showed up late. Yeah, he hopped in tonight. So Dan Dundas for giving us a hand as well. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you later. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you'll catch those tournament games. And you'll know when they're popping up because that schedule is to be decided, so you don't want to miss those. So I'm BJ Pheasant here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
This has been Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and the Mary Lou Pine family.